Hello and welcome to Solent Sport News. I'm Kurt LeCount with your 4pm update. The European Super League has been criticised heavily, including Ander Herrera becoming the first active player to speak out publicly about it. In the most recent development, the president of UEFA, Alexander Seferin, has described the idea as a disgrace and has warned that any player involved will be banned from international competitions. This has prompted the Prime Minister to speak out, saying he'll do everything he can to try to stop it. Labour leader Sir Keir Starmer supports this view.
I profoundly disagree with this proposal. There's a cartel of clubs breaking away. You know, those clubs, lower league clubs, have been really struggling. I think they would say, for heaven's sake, pull together for the sake of the whole football family. Don't just break away for your own ends.
Southampton fell to defeat against Leicester City in the closely fought FA Cup semi-final tie. The Saints fell behind early in the second half to an informed Kelechi Iheanacho goal. Southampton mounted a strong attack in the final minutes but were unable to score the equaliser. Fox's manager, Brendan Rodgers, was buzzing with the win.
It's going to be a privilege to lead the team out to the final. You guys have made me fully aware of the importance of this, and I've always tried to respect that wish for the club. So yeah, we're in the final, a month's time, and we have an opportunity to lift it for the very first time.
The Southampton women's team were able to put things right as they secured a 2-1 win in the FA Cup against Lewes, courtesy of goals by Georgie Freeland and Rachel Panting. The men's team will hope to bounce back on Wednesday against the Spurs side, who are in the headlines for another reason. Tottenham Hotspur have confirmed that manager Jose Mourinho has been sacked following a poor run of form. Chairman Daniel Levy said that he's thankful for Jose's contribution to the club amidst these difficult times. Former Spurs midfielder Ryan Mason will take charge until further notice. Graham Souness explained that Mourinho is a manager who always goes.
He's an experienced manager. He's used to success. He's used to working with the very best players that are out there. And I think he's ultimately got so frustrated. He's had words with people, and as always, it's a manager that goes.
The Solent Kestrels claimed the league title for the third season running on Saturday afternoon. They continued their dominant run in NBL Division 1 men's with a 91-65 win over Leicester Warriors. Kestrels added the league title to their inaugural L. Lynch Trophy title, which they claimed last month, to make it 2 pieces of silverware so far this season. Max Verstappen won his first F1 race of the year in an action-packed Emilia-Romagna Grand Prix. The Red Bull driver finished ahead of Lewis Hamilton, who started on pole and had to fight back from 8th after spinning off the track. Britain's Lando Norris was third for McLaren. Hamilton and Verstappen are now level on 43 points in the Drivers' Championship. Greek world number 5 Stefanos Tsitsipas clinched his first Masters 1000 title on Sunday. He defeated Andrei Rublev comfortably 6-3, 6-3 in the Monte Carlo Masters final. Tsitsipas, who did not drop a set throughout the competition, needed just 1 hour 11 minutes to win a one-sided match against the Russian. Tsitsipas said he considers this as the best week of his life so far. In the past week, gyms and non-essential shops have been allowed to reopen in line with the COVID-19 roadmap. One such venue was the Graham Martial Arts Academy in Southampton.
Welcome to my Taekwondo online class.
So I know that everyone right now is staying at home a lot, stuck indoors, and it's really important to try and find the ways that we can keep our bodies strong, keep ourselves active.
Taekwondo has adapted extremely well to the national lockdown, using Zoom classes to keep the nation occupied at home. Steve Graham, owner of the Graham Martial Arts Academy, explains why it adapts so easily to the new normal.
I would never generally physically touch them if I was standing in front of them inside of the dojang, which is what we call our training area anyway. So we've just adapted our training culture to be very much like that. It's visual. You know, the difference is for me is rather than a rowdy class of 20, 30 plus students, I'm standing in a small living room trying not to kick my coffee table across the floor.
Graham Academy gained as many members as it lost since lockdown, according to Steve. A former Taekwondo practitioner, Kip Clark, describes why some people might be more likely to train online than others.
If I was a single guy with no kids in my own house and I wanted to do Taekwondo lessons at home, that would be fine. I could just, because I wouldn't have interruptions and I wouldn't have tantrums and so studying from home would be much more suitable for adults without kids in the house, basically, I think. So.
Online training classes are important. They give people the opportunity to attend training with experts that they might not always have access to. This is why the sports manager of the 2012 Olympic Games had 5 or 6 members sign up solely for online classes this year.
My name is Mike McKenzie. I'm a Taekwondo coach and instructor. I will take most of my training back into the Dojang, but there is the opportunity to do online training with people that are at distance. We've got people that come from, from Stoke, from Manchester, that come to Quest, because we're based in Sheffield in South Yorkshire. So we've got people that travel a long way. So it just gives us that opportunity if they can't make it to us, that we might carry on doing some online training.
It is clear that Taekwondo is now entering a new era with the help of modern technology. With many coaches planning to cater to both an online and in-person audience, you have to ask, could this be the start of Taekwondo 2.0?
That's all for us from now. Thank you for listening in.